Well, look what we have here. Limbus Company a minute ago. We have the new Warp Buckgak egos displayed right now. I'm not going to waste any of your time. We're going to get right into it and start analyzing. Now, we're going to start with Meursault first because he is the main target of the banner, and then after that we'll have Heathcliff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have timestamps in the video, so you can choose to look back and forth between the two. Let's not waste any of your time. Let's review the Prince of Manchaland. Oh, my boy. First of all, amazing looking art. Second of all, March Conductor is an Envy 3-coiner. On self and ally with the lowest max HP, consume Blood Feast and apply hard blood armor for every Blood Feast consumed. Prioritize Manchaland and Blood Fiend higher kindred allies. If the affected ally is Manchaland, apply additional hard blood armor. If the unit failed to consume blood, gain bleed. Okay, so this is a bleed rupture. Oh, yes. Bleed rupture will continue. All right, massive W here. We have on use if target has bleed, gain power, coin power. If target has bleed count, gain final power. Okay. We have inflict rupture, inflict bleed count, inflict bleed. This hard blood, I'm very interested to see what this is going to be. I'm also very interested to see about why is it separating Manchaland and Bloodfiend Higher Kindred? I don't know if they all do that or not. Anyway, second coin is a Pride Slash. We have a 2-coin responsibility to rebuild. On self and an ally with the highest max HP, consume Blood Feast to apply hard blood armor. Okay, yep, so that's the same thing. If you fail to concede. If you fail to consume, gain bleed. Coin power for every bleed. Final power for every bleed count. Deal more damage for every hard blood armor on self. We have the first coin inflicting bleed count, rupture count. Second is bleed, rupture, and lust fragility next turn. Okay, I'm with it. Okay, I like to see what he's doing. Let us wear the coagulated mantle of blood. 4-coin lust. This is a mono slash as well, by the way. Let's have a zoom in on this. On hit with this skill, heal % of the damage dealt. So he doesn't actually heal with the rest of this. That's very interesting. At X Hard Blood, activate Overture, which is his Ascended Skill 3. Gain coin power for every bleed on target. Deal more damage for every bleed count on target. Apply Hard Blood Armor. If this was a last res, applied Hard Blood Armor to all allies with the lowest max HP as well. Interesting. If the target is defeated, further increase Blood Feast. Literally predicting it exactly. Also, we know this is an attack weight move. Inflict bleed count, inflict rupture count. Inflict bleed rupture. Unbreakable coin, inflict bleed, inflict La Mancha Parade. And then on hit without cracking, inflict La Mancha Parade next turn. So we've got a little bit of count, he's got a little bit of a count. It's much like the Priest and Rogia numbers, so we could probably just expect that. It's like a sub thing. So this looks very good, by the way, already. So let's have a look at the Ascended version. What could the Ascended Skill 3 even have? This has 1 unbreakable coin. This has 2 unbreakable coins. On hit with this skill, heal the damage dealt. Clash power for every bleed on the main target. More damage for every count on the main target. That implies that it is attack weight. Hard blood armor is the exact same thing, but probably gives you more on lust res. Consume all hard blood armor on self. If the skill defeats a target, additionally increase blood feast for every X target defeated by the skill. Interesting. We have inflict bleed count, more rupture count, so that's probably going to be more. So maybe like a 2 or a 2 or something. Inflict bleed, inflict rupture without cracking. And then the second coin is bleed. That's the third coin. The fourth one is Manchaland Parade. At X focused performance, inflict Y Manchaland Parade to Z of the targets. On hit without cracking, gain hard blood armor next turn for every target the skill damage, staggered, broke apart, or defeated. Looks like we're going to have to be doing a 2-pager for this one, you know what I'm saying? And then we have a clashable counter, a 2-coin lust. To X allies, including this unit, apply bleed and activate it X times, then reduce their bleed count. Does not activate for higher kindreds. Gain hard blood armor. Wait a minute. Yo? My man just clears the bleed out? Okay. It doesn't activate for higher kindreds, though. Well, he is 3rd kindred, so it would only work for Gregor and Roger. Okay? Great first page already, might I dare say. Let's have a look at the secondary page, because This guy is going to be a chunky man. So we have the passive, which is Blood Feast, obviously. We already know what Blood Feast is. We don't have to explain that. Responsibility of a former prince. The turn start. The following effects activate for Manchaland identities with hard blood. They gained focus performance. When staggered due to damage, recover from stagger, then consume all the hard blood armor on self. If the Princess of Manchaland Rodion is on the field, she and the Prince of Manchaland Meursault both deal more damage with their skill 3, including empowered versions. Whoa! Pause, Kim Ji-hoon. Excuse me. What do you mean that my allies just don't stagger anymore? And what do you mean I have a team up with Princess of Manchaland Rodion? I mean, obviously, they are the prince and princess. I just didn't expect them to actually get a combo attack. I mean, Princess skill 3 is already really good. They gotta make it even better. Okay, we're gonna have to read what the buffs do here. We have the third passive. I love this game. Third passive, which is combat start. If this unit has hard blood armor, gain the effects based on the stack. At X stacks, gain offensive level up and defensive level up. At Y stacks, gain haste. Combat start. If this unit has focus performance, inflict Manchaland Parade on enemies. On hit against enemies with bleed, if this unit has less than X HP, heal Y HP. Okay, so he does have a natural heal. It's just on his passive. And then support passive. For the turn, the amount of blood feast generated is multiplied by X. X is gonna multiply my freaking blood feast. Oh, this man is... okay, yeah. So, this man is the blood feast generator, dude. There's no other way about it. Holy smokes. Okay, let's have a look at hard blood. If this unit isn't at max HP, after its skill attacks heal percentage of HP. Okay, so he grants the ability to heal on people. After attack, if this unit dealt HP to a damage, lose a stack. Okay. If Lust Resonance is activated, halve the amount of HP healed, but do not lose any hard blood armor stack. I really like that. It's interesting. Okay, so hard blood armor makes you heal. That's cool. Big W. Focus performance. Manchaland identities only includes empowered versions. Wait, what? Skill 1 and 2 gain final power and deal more damage for every stack. Skill 3 gains final power and deals more damage for every stack. After attacking with a skill 3 or at turn start, if this unit does not have hard blood, lose the stack. Oh. Oh, so he just buffs the whole team. Oh, so not only is he a blood feast generator, but he's cracked. Oh. Okay, what about La Mancha Parade? Let's see how this is. Take more damage from lust skills. Okay. If the target is a Manchaland identity, take more damage regardless of the skill's affinity. Oh, okay. At max stacks, deal less damage against Manchaland identities. That's crazy. Lose stack either after the skill attack ends, hits or ends after the skill attack. This unit hits ends. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to tell you all this, but he's cracked. Yeah, no, bro, he earned his third kindred spot. This is nuts, man. Okay, we're gonna go more in detail about this, not only during the live stream, but we'll do a quick one over this after we look at Meursault. Heathcliff, sorry. So we're gonna put a pause on the Meursault there, and then we're gonna go on to Heathcliff. We're gonna see what Heathcliff is, then we'll come back and give my general thoughts on the Meursault. But let me tell you, crack. Speaking of W Corp L4 cleanup agent Heathcliff. He is a rupture charge. Yep, I was obviously, aware of that. He has a skill 1, so he's a gluttony. Skill 1. Congestion cleanup. 2 coin. Blunt. X charge, gain final power. That's charge potency. Gain clash power for every charge count on self. Gain charge count, inflict rupture. Okay, cool. Simple. Boost elbow blade. Skill 2 combat start. Gain charge barrier equal to charge potency on self. Consume count to gain coin power. Okay. Consume at X charge potency. Gain coin power. Awesome. A lot of coin power. Gain charge count. Inflict rupture count. Inflict rupture. A lot of rupture count. Okay. If you're sure. So we have rip space CCA overdrive. 4 coin envy blunt. Combat start. If this unit has X charge potency or is at less than X HP, convert all coins into unbreakable. If this unit loses a clash while this effect is active, gain final power. Okay. At X charge count, consume charge count to gain coin power. Cool. Gain clash power equal to charge potency on self. Head hit, gain charge count. Second, gain charge count. Third, gain charge count. Fourth coin, coin start. Consume up to X charge count to gain coin power for this coin equal to the coin. Okay, I'm gonna reread that. Consume up to X charge count to gain coin power for this coin equal to charge count consumed for this coin. Inflict rupture. Deal slash damage equal to charge potency XY. Wait. Of this coin's final damage. Wait, he does both blunt and slash at the same time? Wait, is this the first time that's ever happened? He does both. Wait. Oh. Okay. Does he have an ascended skill? No, he doesn't. Okay, what's the block do then? Oh, he gains overcharge. Okay, sorry. I'm going too ahead. Clashable Guard, NV, W. At less than X charge count, gain the following effects. Gain overcharge next turn. Remove this unit's first stagger threshold. Add 1 rip space to the list of skills for the next what? Give me a skill 3 for free. For free. With no I'm gonna have to. Nah, we're gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna keep going before I tweak out. He gains charge potency. Yep. However, he also gains an extra buff. Gain defense level up for every charge potency on self. Okay, so that's a little bonus. We have his normal passive. Combat start. If this unit has X% HP, less than, gain shield equal to charge potency. Okay. Immediately before getting hit, gain shield equal to charge potency. If this unit gains charge count past the max charge count cap, by using a skill, the skill deals more damage for every count that exceeds the max cap. Ooh, okay. Rewards you a little bit for having a lot. And then we have the support passive. Also, I should probably read these. This is defense-oriented charge, congestion cleaning armor. This one. One day I will wear me armor for cancelled trains. Bro, what do you want about? Combat style. This unit with the earliest deployment only gains charge count past the max charge count by using a skill. This unit gains charge barrier next turn for every count that exceeds the max charge count cap. Okay, wait, that's sick. Free charge barrier on a passive. That's not Hong Lu. And then we have the only buff that he gets, which is overcharge, become immobilized. Alright, law accurate. Law accurate overcharge. Alright. Oh my goodness. Take less damage based on charge potency. Gain, turn start, gain charge barrier based on charge potency on self. Turn end, gain charge count and attack power up next turn and lose this effect. Zoom in a bit more. Gain aggro to this unit's leftmost skill based on charge potency on self. When hit, gain charge count and load! No, dude, people are gonna be... the load status returns and now Heathcliff's load is out and about. If this unit is in panic or corrosion, or if this unit is staggered, loses effect. Okay, so he becomes immobilized. I'm a bit confused though, because how am I supposed to... How do you... Oh! I get it. Okay, I'll explain it after. First things first, real quick, I just want to say, this Heathcliff is cooking. This is a 1-page banger. Okay, 1-page banger. That's all I'm going to say. We'll come back to this probably very quickly once we have a quick discussion about Meursault. Alright, so I'm going to say that here. He's cracked. Okay? He's broken. I'm just going to say it right now. This man is nuts. So, not only does he... forget the rupture and forget the bleed. The buffing this man does to his Blood Fiend family is crazy. He is pretty much Sancho 2 when it comes to buffing the family. Right? The things that he does, he makes them deal more damage. He makes them get more Blood Feast. He inflicts this Manchaland parade. He gives them armor. Look. He makes them have final power. He buffs Rojon, and specifically, they heal extra. So they heal more, which is good. They make them do less damage to you, so they make him tankier. And he gets tankier. I'm not gonna say it, by the way, but I called this. I pretty much 1-for-1, as per usual, as John Limbus. I pretty much guessed word for word, and as well that he was bleed rupture. That's a massive W. Anyway, no, honest thoughts. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. This is insane. Like, he's good. Like, he's good. He just has a lot. Now, the one thing I noticed is he doesn't have percent damage modifiers on him. That's a big thing. Well, he does. It's on his skill 2 and skill 3. Skill 3? Never mind. He has percent modifiers on him, but not like big percent modifiers, most likely. This defense is insane. This skill 3 is cook. This Ascendant skill 3 is even more cook. Because Focus Parade makes you get more skills. Like, he buffs everyone. Dude, you didn't need to buff the Manchaland Blood Fiend's coin powers. Like that was not needed. I mean, all I'm going to say this is a Barber Otis upscale. You know, I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, also, my bad. Also, how can I forget one of the most important things? Oh, yeah, he prevents you from getting staggered. For free. And makes Rodion deal more damage for free. And gives you final power, and more damage for free. Yes, we are all pulling Manchaland, Prince of Manchaland Meursault. I'll tell you what, guys. Blood Fiend enjoyers, treasure this. You ain't getting another Blood Fiend ever again after this, alright? It is what it is. I'm sorry to have to tell you. Now, for Heathcliff, this is really good. I really like what they've done with Overcharge. I was curious as to how they were going to make the immobilization gimmick. I thought maybe they wouldn't give him immobilize, but no, he does. But the benefits that this immobilize gives you, I mean, it looks pretty decent. First of all, you lose a stagger threshold. Second, you gain a skill 3. I think at that point, people would have been like this already would have warranted getting immobilized. If you could tell me I could immobilize myself and just remove my stagger threshold and also rip space myself for free, yeah, that's already worth kind of being immobilized. But they double down and they make you take less damage. You gain charge barrier. You get charge count and attack power the next turn. So obviously after you lose overcharge, you gain aggro and you gain load. You get Heathcliff's load. Okay. Do you know how many people are going to freak out about that? But if you do corrode or panic and corrode, you lose the effect. That's whatever. The skill 3 is really interesting. This is the first time I think in Limbus we've had a skill. Well, we've had a blunt skill, which is like blunt, the Ryoshu 7 blunt skill that does slash damage. But this is literally a blunt skill that also does slash damage on top. I really like that. That's cool. The skill 3 I like because it means you probably don't have to like build up. He's got rupture count and everything. I'm sure the rupture believers are going to be absolutely throwing their hands, like, you know, punching up. Woo, yeah, woo, more rupture. The passives are fine. He gets more damage. He gets tankier. I like his support passive, which is like overcompensating on the count. Like, you know, his one where it's like, if you consume higher, sometimes you don't get skill 3, so you don't consume anything. But also the fact that this will stack with his skill 3 as well. Very good, right? It's just good, because sometimes you'll go over the charge count, you're like, man, I wasted my skill 2 or whatever, and I already had like 17 charge. Anyway. Yeah, no. I don't know how else to tell you this. We'll probably discuss this more on the live stream. But they're good. They're really good. They're really, really good. Yeah, that's going to be it. Live stream will be after the video comes out. Hope you guys enjoy. Good luck on your pulls. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.